Hi, my name's Themis and this is Callum, and today we're going to show you how to make our chicken tacos with black bean salsa.
And I tell you what, mate, there's not too many dishes that are more nostalgic or more family friendly than tacos, and these ones are delicious. So we've got some tortillas, of course, jalapenos, coriander, lime, cherry tomatoes, and then for our black bean salsa, of course, the black beans, corn, red onion, chicken, and smoked paprika. Let's get cooking.
The key to whipping up a good meal midweek is actually about getting the sequence of steps done in a nice kind of logical and organised fashion. So most people now will be cooking their chicken, but what we're going to do is we're going to get stuck into our corn. So Cal's cut the corn kernels off the cob, and we're going to put that into a nice hot frying pan with some extra virgin olive oil. Now, in this instance, we're using fresh corn, and you absolutely could use frozen corn or tinned corn. They're just as nutritious as the fresh stuff, but when it's in season, the fresh stuff is great because it has that little bit of texture and that burst of freshness. So that's going to go into a nice hot pan, cook it for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to add our black beans. Our corn is looking lovely and golden, which is exactly the way we want it, so that's perfect. Now we're going to add in our black beans. Again, a nice high heat here. They do have a little bit of that residual liquid still within them, so we have to make sure that we have it on a nice high heat to evaporate away all of that liquid. And then we're going to go in with our thinly sliced red onion. Come on in. And now the onion is just going to soften slightly, and it's going to, at that point, we know it's ready. At the end of the day, the beans are ready. The corn is now ready too. Slightly soften the onion, and this is going to be pretty much done. And this is really going to provide the texture and the flavour base, but also a nice high fibre content, low GI carbohydrate, high fibre, perfect for a healthy gut. Our onion is nice and soft now, so it's time to remove the mixture from the pan.
Black bean salsa is lovely and warm and charry, so we want something nice and kind of fresh and vibrant to go with it. So we're going to make a tomato and jalapeno salsa. Cherry tomatoes just straight in half, roughly chop the jalapenos, squeeze a lime juice and some picked coriander leaves.
While Cal is finishing off the salsa over there, I'm going to get our chicken into the pan. So we're using chicken thigh here today. All I'm going to do is cut it into nice evenly sized pieces so it cooks nice and evenly before we then add it into the pan. Cal, can you add a little drizzle of olive oil into the pan, please? So nice high heat. We've had our pan preheating just for a minute or two there. It's nice and hot. Now we're going to carefully place our chicken into the pan so it doesn't splash up and put any hot oil onto us. One hand I'm using for chicken and the other hand I'm keeping clean for other things, such as moving my pan like that. Our chicken is looking nice and golden on top here now. It's just cooked through, which is exactly where we want it before we now add our spices. So a little pinch of salt, okay? And then some smoked paprika. Smoked paprika is gonna add a lovely flavor really quickly, okay? It's quite rich and deep. It's got that smokiness, obviously. It's that capsicum that's been ground down and smoked, and it's absolutely gonna add that real depth of flavor really quickly with only one spice. By adding our paprika into the pan with our chicken, it's coated it nice and evenly and it hasn't burnt, which is exactly what we want too. So that's done. It's added a nice richness to the chicken. And obviously, if you don't want to use chicken, you can use any other kind of meat or any other vegetable as well.
100%. You know, something like diced eggplant or pumpkin or zucchini here would be just as delicious as the chicken.
There we have it, mate. This is our chicken tacos with black bean salsa. We've got our lovely black bean and corn mixture over there. Nice high fiber, low GI, really healthy. We've got our paprika spiced chicken thigh and then our fresh little tomato, coriander and jalapeno salsa. And this, my mate, is for you to enjoy, made it using soft shells because I know that's what you enjoy.
Thanks, mate. And with the soft shell tacos, we've just warmed them in the microwave. It just makes them a little bit more pliable, a little bit easier to work with. But if you love the hard shell tacos like I know you do, mate, or you've got any other items in your pantry you can add in to the salsa, then of course be our guest. But for now, I'm going to get stuck into this one.
Enjoy.